Are you ready?
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Chat and Chill podcast. This is your host Joe MK, and today we're joined by a special guest, actually not so special guest, Firahs TV.
I'm trying to take over my show still. I remember them days it was for us, you know.
The first episode of the decade, 2020, you know.
This guy's really taking it. Alright, fuck it, let's just start then.
Oh, you're actually gonna keep that start? Okay, cool. Alright, say no more, man. Hey, introduce yourself, man. Obviously, the people need to know who you are, innit? So.
Alright, cool. Take away the special guest and shit now. This nigga, man. Trying to run my show. This is Frost in the building. Happy New Year, guys.
But yeah, man, what is 17th of January? Obviously,
really acting like it's even got the topics as well.
We're back. Hey, listen, man. The people have missed my voice, innit? So.
Well, you might as well tell them where you've been at since you started the whole shit. Where you
been?
Where you been for the past 3 weeks?
I was in New York City, you know, just chilling.
Yeah.
You know, obviously I go back and forth. That's my story now. You know, it's funny because like the day before my flight, obviously I told you I had a networking event, innit?
Yeah.
So you know, whenever I would like introduce myself, obviously they'll tell that you know I have a London accent or whatever, and. What are you trying to
I was going to say, yeah,
cool.
of course you got a London accent.
Cool. Just making sure.
We'll know you're not from New York.
Yeah, just making sure. Okay. And I would usually say like, I go back and forth from. No, they would ask me, so what? Where's the accent from? I'm like, London. You know, I go back and forth. You know, like, okay, cool, yeah. So I'm like,
This guy really holding it down for New York.
Yeah. But yeah, it was cool.
Where do you get up to?
What I get up to? Well, the first 2 weeks I was with family.
Okay.
Obviously festivities and that.
Well, yeah, this guy was calling me drunk as fucking New York, man.
Hey, listen, man.
Just be hella drunk as
well. No.
Okay, you know as bad as your family.
When I was hella,
certain dogs will be sleeping on the phone, on the table.
No, I sent you a snap when I was leaning.
Yeah, no, I meant you were sleeping. One of your family was sleeping
on
the table.
You know, he did it again on New Year's. You know?
I know, I was there. I was basically getting lit myself, and then Joe's showing me his lit. They were just lit at different times of the day, fam. That's so funny.
5 hours apart of that, but man, it was good times, man. It was good times. Obviously after New Year's and that, obviously everyone went back to school and work. Obviously I was in the house by myself, so just really like planning out the year and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, so he was working more. Did my music video as well when he was out there? Yeah,
but I finished that ages ago. And the funniest thing is I finished it waved as well.
I know, lucky the video came like this. Still, I would have banged you.
So that was good times, man. It was good times, you know.
But we can go check out my mental health and all.
Yes.
On YouTube and all streaming platforms. Shout out to Mental Health Foundation as well. 10% of the proceeds will go to the charity. And we've got some shit coming out as well.
Yes.
So stay out for that whenever I decide to announce that. It probably won't be for another 3-4 months. Okay. Because of what it is. It's not something that will happen in 2 days. So I don't know when I'm allowed to talk about it, but when I am allowed to talk about it, I will let you know.
Cool. Say no.
And talking of Joe's having a fantastic time in New York, well, I was at home, getting drunk, doing nothing much more than that. So we don't even talk about myself. I'm sorry. Sharif ain't done much.
Phone issues again, you know.
Issues again. This time the phone decided to not work. So shout out to the homeless man that found my phone and had me ransom.
Oh snap! And, so how many weeks after was it? After you paid all that, huh?
The last video was about my phone. You know what I'm saying?
You literally got held for ransom for nothing. Oh, damn, homie.
They could have just kept the phone.
Oh, man.
So,
Shouts to them, though.
Had my phone for a couple of days, and now I don't have a phone at all. So,
okay.
It broke. Blame it on the homeless. They probably fucked it up. But, so now I'm back to Alcatel situation. But get a new phone soon anyway, so don't worry about that.
Cool,
The hottest.
Trap busy.
Yeah.
So, man, what are we saying today, man?
Anyways, man, we're gonna. I think we start with the Stormzy shit, man.
Okay.
The Stormzy,
Yes.
Stormzy Wiley. Obviously, I just played you the diss tracks.
Yeah, I only just caught up to it.
So it's better than we just start with something that you just heard of.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you guys didn't know, Stormzy Wiley had a little altercation, should I say?
Yeah.
Started off on Twitter. Wiley was basically getting at Stormzy, or should I say, talking shit on Stormzy's name, because he was basically saying Stormzy is like them, man. He's commercial. He's not part of the streets anymore. He's not part of like the underground scene anymore. He doesn't represent us anymore. Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
So then Stormzy must have responded like, "I love you, but bro, you're very annoying," something like that.
Yeah.
And then Wiley got hella emotional, responded back at Stormzy, and then bare cussing. Wiley started saying your mum like we're still in primary school, and then hella cussing. Stormzy going back and forth.
Yeah.
And then they started dropping diss tracks. Wiley dropped 3, Stormzy dropped 2. How you took it out, I still don't know. Ask Wiley. And
it started already.
And we got 3 diss tracks and didn't even win. And I don't really want to hear Wiley's name ever again. I think Wiley now should pack up his bags, go back to, I don't know, where's mum? Cyprus, and go join her over there for real. Like, I don't know why he's still in London. It's not even
Terminal 4 in that.
Terminal 4, bro. Man dropped like 6 singles on his YouTube channel. The views weren't even talking nothing. No charting, no nothing. We didn't care. He needed a promo. The promo didn't work. He was getting around about 100k views. Do you know what? Furthermore, let me get that. Let me Google the exact news that he got right now. Now I got a laptop, so guys,
okay, that's another thing. Yeah, now we're both rocking laptops now.
Got the laptop now, so I don't even need to be scrolling through pieces of papers. I'm just gonna search this shit around. I'll tell you exactly what Wiley got for his 6 singles that dropped. He dropped them literally straight after he did the diss tracks.
Yes.
And no one cared. Like, literally. So let me see. 10k. 5.7k. 12k. I didn't realize it was this bad. I didn't realize it was this bad, bro.
Oh, your facial expression was killing me.
I'm sorry, Randy, man. I didn't realize we didn't care this much. So it's 116k.
Yeah.
So, bro, no one cared like this. I didn't know the views were this bad. I can't even lie. I knew they were bad. I didn't know they were this bad. Okay, yeah. So he dropped 4 singles.
Yes.
One called The Game, 16k. One with Wiley, DWE, back to back, 10k. Wiley, Flicking the Air, 5.7k. Wiley, Sizes, 12k. Listen, even Young R, got more views in like 2 days. You're Wiley, you wash, man.
Shouts to Young R in that.
Listen, I see here. Oh, this is an old track. I was gonna say official video now. Only 27k.
Okay.
So look, Wiley was out here trying to promote his music through Stormzy, dropping these tracks, and no one gave a fuck after. So, Wiley, man, I'm telling you, man, pull up to Cyprus. Your mum's waiting. You know what I mean? I think you should just go home. But anyway, without all the jokes, let's dissect this. So,
go on.
Obviously, you know, Wiley's actually deleted all the diss tracks as well. You know.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's why when we were looking through them, they're all like, okay.
that's why we couldn't find them.
They're all on some next channels, like.
I think the label made them drop it though. Well, because he took it L as well, so why are you gonna keep it? Stormzy put his shit on Spotify now because he won, so he was.
Well, yeah. Well, I forgot which one charted. One.
What?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I saw something on IG saying it charted or something.
You gotta take these L's.
But do feel free to Google the thing, because obviously real facts only.
Yeah, he deleted it. Oh, okay. So Wiley took so much L's that he deleted it. I didn't try to drop singles that no one cared about. Hey, listen. But obviously, let's dissect the beef in it.
Okay,
so the whole thing is all about basically Stormzy not being part of the community anymore because he's making music with people like Ed Sheeran. It's for you as a normal musical head who doesn't really care too tough about. What do you see Stormzy as?
What I see him as? I see him as a hybrid. he still does his original style of music. He says it himself. like he originally is a grime MC.
Yeah.
He still does. He still has grime tunes on his.
He did Wiley Flow.
Yeah.
And a couple others on the new. He had I think 3 grime tunes on his music.
Yeah. So he's still repping. I don't know what. I don't know Wiley so well. You know what I mean?
Do you think that going commercial downgrades you from the streets? Because I feel like that's the argument with Wiley is. You're them, man. You're them, man.
That's what I hear. I don't know exactly why people.
It's like a UK thing. I can actually in America. Why niggas hella commercial? The only time you really hear you're not from the street is when if they like move to the hills and never come back and don't even and then they don't do a track. We're in London, bro. You can't get further. You can't live that far from Peckham. What, Chelsea? Yeah. It's probably one bus away.
I'm gonna say still one bus.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like in America where you're fucking taking a whole new flight from New York to fucking Hollywood. It's not the same thing. It's not running away from the end. You just you can afford to live in a better location.
On a different bus stop now.
Exactly. A different postcode. It's literally around the corner. But I don't know. I feel like Wiley just did it. Well, when I see him drop all these singles, I feel like this was permanent for him. Yeah, I think he
has a track record of doing that though. So
this is like his 100th beef.
Yeah, so it's nothing to be surprised about. You know?
Can't lie though, he lost to his son though. That's a bit embarrassing. I'm used to him winning. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, heavy as the head. You know what I'm saying?
He's holding that crown nicely. He kept that crown. He did not do a Conor McGregor.
Okay.
He took a W still. No Anthony Joshua.
Holding it down for Croydon and that.
He was saying didn't have to go round 2 to get his crown back. No Anthony Joshua in this building. Stormzy held it.
Okay.
So I mean honestly, I look at the diss track. We got disappointing, still disappointing.
Yep.
And then Wiley was EDX, Gangman 1, 2, and 3.
Yep.
I feel like when you come away from the diss tracks, you remember Stormzy's more. You laugh more.
Yeah, that's true.
We literally made the jokes in the beginning. Your mum's in Cyprus, Terminal 4, moved to your little broski. Your dad was moving nervous, and then he still put him on the show. That's moist. Imagine you're chilling, like, your brother got moved to, your dad was looking back confused, and you go, hey, your story's still coming. You're still performing on my show, right? What? What? Hey, why did you need to come out and address that one for real? Because that's how it moves to. That's like you moving to my little brother and you're still in my house. No, you're not. You're out. What the hell? Am I gonna let the homeless man in my yard now for keeping ransom? Are they my brethren? Like, come on, man. You don't do that. That's illegal. Would you say this is good for the UK scene?
Yeah, because that's the culture of grime. Like you're clashing. So,
but didn't this kind of end grime though? Because didn't this kind of end grime that the Godfather taking else?
No, not really.
No. You think it's a good look for grime?
Yeah.
Really?
All press is good press. So
Yeah.
Whether it actually exposes more people to grime, I don't think it will. To be honest.
From when Charlemagne the God said to Stormzy in an interview, "It's own it, grime." What? And then I think it was Back to London with Ed Sheeran. It's like grime. I mean, it's lazy journalism. This is the thing. No one cares about grime. Wiley is the reason people should care about grime. But now everybody's laughing. Like, Storms is going all around America going, I got 2 dubs. And they're like, oh, like, and they're all like, yeah. Like, that Charlemagne thing, Stormzy won. Sway thinks Stormzy won. I wasn't really sure if Ebro felt like Stormzy won, but
they didn't really discuss it on Ebro.
No, he said he got 2 dubs.
Okay.
He said they won. They were laughing at it. Hey, Wiley's a laughing stock, bro. Listen, you're getting moved to by Stormzy. You're supposed to be godfather of grime. You got this any 25-year-old kid, not really a kid, but it's a young man.
It's a grown man with a beard.
Murdering 40 whatever year old Wiley, and Wiley's supposed to be the maker, fam. He's dropping all these diss tracks. And why is it with Wiley and these old school beats as well, man? My niggas always using 2007 grime beats, fam. None of your producers got new beats for your side. We've had like 10,000 diss tracks, same beats, fam. Get a new beat, fam. Chip used his beat 4 years ago to sound younger than that, and now Wiley's using. It's just pointless. I'm tired of the same beats as well. I always say this, fam. When Wiley says this for you, the same beats, you know. what it feels like, anyways.
Well, I haven't followed Wiley like that.
Nah.
So
I mean, who does?
Woo! The smoking section.
Hey,
I needed a soundboard for that.
Hey, listen, I said it in Wiley's comment. Why did he like my comment? I said it. I'm always gonna keep the same energy.
Hey,
However,
he's getting tagged in this as well, though.
he liked it, and I did say if if Wiley charts, I would congratulate him.
Yeah.
16K views though. I don't think it's charting anytime soon. So
yeah, maybe if it goes back to pop and that. Yeah.
what, Heatwave? Yeah.
Heatwave. What song was Heatwave?
Yeah, I think that went number 1.
What year was Heatwave?
Yeah.
I've never heard that song.
Shall I play it? One of the deadest tunes of all time.
Heatwave. What year was that?
Like 2011.
Featuring. I probably heard it actually.
Featuring Miss D. It was one of his biggest songs to date.
Because I remember what's that one? The Rolex tune. I remember that one.
Yeah.
That's all I knew him for. I never knew him about until you told me about him before. Oh yes, yeah.
I don't know if SoundCloud's
Okay,
gonna.
yeah.
Yeah, so on Spotify, guys, if you want to hear it properly, just type in Heatwaves.
Yeah.
Wiley. See, Wiley giving you free promo as well. Pay me. Anyway, so I ain't even lying. But yeah, so that went number 1.
Okay.
It wasn't because of Wiley, it was because of Miss D. That hook was hard. Man, let's give credit where it's due. But Wiley, one of his deadest ever tunes he jumped on, but it was good for the label. I mean, music like that is gonna make you pay. Get checked. Like, you go to Ibiza in Spain, they're gonna spin that shit off.
Yeah.
Couple white man with cocaine in their hand, hell yeah, they're gonna spin off. You know what I mean? So that's normal.
Rave tune.
But like, I think it was like Saturn wearing Rolex that charted as well.
Yeah, that's the one I remember. Yeah.
That's again another pop thing, and then I can't remember the other one. But he's only had 3 charting top 10s.
Yeah.
And those were all pop tunes. The other songs have been...
that's what I knew him for. Yeah. I thought it was just like another flow rider. I thought it was a UK flow rider.
I mean, he is, because that's the only shit that pops. He's shit that pop. So he's flow rider.
No, like I didn't know he was actual. Like I didn't know he was known as the godfather of grime until I think it was either you or I forgot who told me like last year. I was like,
is that recent?
Okay. Yeah, I thought this whole time it was just some next pop Donny fam.
I ain't gonna lie, Wiley, man. See what's happened to the street. They don't even know who you are.
I ain't gonna beef with you, Wiley, but I'm sorry. That's that.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
I remember Wiley from secondary school. People were
playing it on your Sony Ericsson and that, yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't know.
People used to love Wiley, bro. I mean, grime people. That's the only. I feel that's the problem with Wiley, though, and I think maybe that's where his anger comes from. He doesn't realize how small the grime fan base is. I think
even Stormzy said it himself in which interview was it? The Charlemagne interview. He was like, grime isn't for the mainstream. It's an underground thing. He said it himself.
But so what's Wiley chasing? Just gotta keep making boasty. And put Steph London in his album, and so that more people will watch it because they're more relevant than you. And that's not even mean disrespect. That's what it is. Boasty had such a success.
Yeah.
Fam, I only wanted to hear it because I was like, Idris Elba? Let me hear this shit. Steph London, I was like, I don't mind. She's got a couple decent tunes, but not really. She's high. I mean, her last good song was French Montana. I think that was a breakout hit. I like that one. What's it called again? I don't know. But anyway, the song with French Montana.
Wrong person, man.
Yeah, that was a hit.
Cool.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, so wait, what am I saying?
Yeah, what are you saying?
I just want to know, like, what does this mean for Wiley now? Do you think Wiley?
He just stays where he is.
So
nothing's changed.
So you think Wiley will still be respected after taking that L to Stormzy? And in that manner, Stormzy's running around laughing about winning, and it's a bit emotional stuff. Can't even lie.
Yeah, he'll still be known. He'll still be.
I mean, is he still Godfather of grime?
He'll still be crowned as that because obviously.
Why Godfather? Why couldn't he just be called creator of grime? What's with this Godfather shit?
Ask your guys.
We've seen the movie Godfather, right?
Yeah.
He's a king. Yeah. Most money. Yeah. Biggest in the streets. Yep. Mad respect. Yeah. The world knows who he is.
Yeah. So like demote his title to like pioneer.
No one knows Wiley like that, and that's not even. Wiley's big in the UK.
Yeah.
Maybe heat waves, so maybe a Spain.
Yeah.
A bit in Europe. That's about it. Like, no one really cares.
Yeah.
And you can even see it from
1 or 2 interviews on DJ Vlad, but it's minor.
yeah. When heat waves pop in.
Oh, was it?
I went boasting. Nah. I feel that interview was like 2-3 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, it was talking about the Dizzy Rascal beef and shit.
Yeah, these Rascals will rap him still. Not gonna lie.
Oh, in the music, I can't actually remember who won the beef.
That's my favorite grime MC. This Rascal,
Dizzy.
yeah, by far.
I think mine is Poppy Chip.
Okay. Not them guys from Chingford, yeah. Who they called?
No.
Who they called, fam?
No,
What?
don't do that to me.
No, we're having this conversation again, you know.
No,
Well, who they called, fam?
No.
Who they called? What's their name?
Good luck.
Hey, state names, cuz.
Don't you try to get
Oh,
me
you're embarrassed,
set
yeah?
up
You're
still.
embarrassed.
Man, try to come for me.
No, actually, no, let me search it.
Alright, Blazing Squad.
Blazing Squad. Okay, cool. Finish your point, yeah, then we'll go.
We're not discussing
No,
that
we're
today.
fully discussing that, fam. We're fully discussing that, man. No, I can't believe the stuff you were saying. Carry on. No, I've been on to carry on.
That's back in 2019.
No. Carry on. What you saying? No, what you saying, bro?
I was thinking bad W's this episode. I was about to get L still.
Carry on, what you saying? No. Yeah.
I do think that I feel like for grime this it should be good. I just think this hurts it. I think the guy that runs around complain, fam, you know what? This gives people like Ed Sheeran, Dre even more of a reason to never want to do a song with him. They might just run to Stormzy. Stormzy's diss track did way better in view wise. I think Wiley had like 1 million something views.
Yep.
Stormzy had like 6, 7. Do you know how embarrassing that is? That's almost 80% of the people didn't want to hear Wiley's response.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot, you know. Like I actually thought. Well, I remember when I was looking at stories, I was like, "Oh, Wiley must be eating this week." I'm looking at him like, "Oh, what? He's only got like 1.2 million." I was like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
Stormzy's got like 7 million. Wait, how does this work?
Yeah.
Look, you telling me these man just clicked Stormzy's video and didn't give a fuck about Wiley?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but to be fair, Wiley could never have beaten Stormzy. One, because the fan base is too much in favor of Stormzy anyway. So
yeah, the only chance he had was lyrically, but he didn't. He didn't bring.
Like, I didn't find nothing really came out.
Could have come harder than that, but you know.
I mean, okay,
He had one or two lines.
He said something about he's only good. He's only good at album was his first one. That's a lie. He got 2 number 1 albums. Gang Signs and Prayer did well, and obviously Heaviest Ahead is number 1, so he's gassing it there. He's talking about how you're pop now, but just wait till you come down to my level. Like, I seem to say, listen, you're not up now, you're gonna drop down to the listening. That sounds like any other guy. I spent that shit for Chip. Oh, what? You in pop now, yeah? Just wait until you fall down, innit? Like, you don't talk to that's so child. That's jealousy.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just listening to a jealous guy talking.
Yeah.
Oh, Ed Sheeran, why do you want to do a tune with me? Drake, you do the tune with all these man. Why ain't you doing a tune with me? You're just culture vultures. Oh, you're only doing things to suit your genders. The only reason Ed Sheeran's doing grime is to progress his career. You really think Ed Sheeran needs grime? Let's be real. Grime needs Ed Sheeran. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Does Drake need grime? Does Top Boy need Drake? Hell yeah! Without Drake, there's no Top Boy.
That's true, yeah.
The only reason Top Boy is rolling down the streets is because Drake said, "Alright, cool, let me put it on."
Yeah.
Let's be real. Let's be real. The only reason Pop Smoke is probably bumping his tune is probably because Pop was like, "Oh look, Drake's doing this thing. Oh, let me go look into the thing. Oh, fuck, he beats a fire. Let me make a little tune." Let's be
And it's
real.
called Brooklyn Trap too. That's the total.
You gotta talk about this. Though.
Yeah, we definitely have to.
talk about this.
No, we have to talk about the UK and US music scene.
Yeah.
But we'll do one thing at a time, innit? So
Yeah, but we already left this conversation, man.
So
Wiley took an L, Stormzy took the W.
Alright, cool, there we go, man.
I don't give a fuck about the conversation anymore.
cool.
I just want the title. Anyways,
Yeah.
That's gonna be the title. I'm gonna use a thumbnail and everything. I ain't even gonna lie, even this one. Now that I got a laptop as well, I can finally edit some good thumbnails as well. So get ready for that one. But
yes.
Talking of the UK American scene,
Yes.
Brooklyn Pop Smoke,
Yep.
basically stealing the UK drill scene.
Yeah. Actually, let me put up Spotify at the moment.
Stole Squeak's flow.
So I can,
Squeaks!
the numbers and
I hope you guys remember Squeaks. Very good artist. But yeah. I keep going. Listen to Blow My Nose.
I say no more. Wait, you said you were going to blow your nose? I don't know what you said.
Back anyways, guys. Right?
Anyways.
I could have done it on camera, but that's dead.
I say no.
That's nasty. To all my ladies, don't worry, I'll never do that in front of you unless we're in the bedroom. No, I'm
You
joking.
blow your nose in the bedroom.
I'm joking, man. Goddamn. You just have to repeat it, innit?
Alright, that's a soundbite, right? He's gonna blow his nose. Your voice, man. Anyways, yeah, what are you saying? What are you saying about Brooklyn trap, bro? What are you saying?
You was looking for the Spotify, innit?
Yeah, I don't know why it's not connected from you, though. I
I
just wanted to get the numbers in it, so.
just Google it. I just wanted to basically talk about, because a lot of rappers came out.
Yep.
You know, some hated it, some loved it. As you would expect.
Yep.
I know H came out. I think it was D Block Europe also came out.
Yep,
basically saying this is very good for the scene. People are using our sound. It's only good for the scene.
Yeah.
And then you have people coming out like, oh, they're just taking from the scene. They ain't showing us no homage.
Yeah.
Which is true. Like, I mean, people come down and do a track, don't even post a track anyway. So, I don't remember. I can't remember the last American to post a song with a somebody. I mean, I know Fresh Montana
Apart from
posted.
KSI.
See, that's the. KSI is different though.
Yeah.
No disrespect to the whole UK thing. KSI is bigger than all of them.
Oh, yeah.
He's bigger than all of them.
That's true.
To be fair,
Yeah.
Rick Ross needed KSI
Oh, okay.
to bend into a new fan base. Little Baby needed KSI to bend into a new fan base. Because this Logan Paul, KSI, this is a completely different. Why do you think boxing used them? DAZN. They used KSI for boxing to get new boxing fans.
Yeah.
Say like Rick Ross is looking at this and saying, "Alright, cool. They had the most streamed online event of all time for the first show in the UK.
Yeah.
Now they're bringing it to the biggest stage in America, and it's no head guard.
Yep.
Rick Ross is thinking, "What the kind of checks?" Not only did it chart, it debuted at number 8. I'm not sure how far it went after number 8. It might have gone further up or further down. I don't know. Do your own Googles. But it debuted at number 8.
Yeah.
The same day Own It released, it was charted at that particular time higher than Stormzy. Own It went on to go number 1 though.
Yeah.
But the day that both videos were released as well, the same day,
Yes.
KSI was holding the W with 2 million more views. Obviously, the KSI buzz was a bit heavy though. I still don't know where the levels are at right now.
Yep.
But it just proved that particular time period, Casey was hotter than Stormzy, and Stormzy was dropping the album. So I think everybody looked into that, and I thought that he didn't pay no checks for these man. That's how big fan. KSI was bigger than the baby,
you got the
Let's
features
be
for free. Yeah.
Let's be real. KSI was bigger than the baby. People are gonna be like, oh no, he's not. But forget music. Let's just think stardom. Even checks. KSI's got more P's than Little Baby. He owns 10 properties in the UK alone.
Yep.
All rented. Doesn't live in any of these properties.
Yeah.
He's also obviously got this whole YouTube empire shit.
Yeah.
That's like 20 million on his own.
Yeah.
He's like KSI's got dough. Donnie made in the past 3 boxing fights. He's probably made over 200 mil alone. Yeah. He's Floyd Mayweather of YouTube.
That's true. Yeah.
He's Floyd Mayweather of YouTube.
Yeah.
KSI's the hardest. I would hate saying that. KSI's the hardest. He runs. Without KSI, there's no sidemen, blood. These men are all feeding off his success, bro.
Yeah.
We all know if you put KSI in any of the sidemen's videos, they're the most booming videos and all their channels, bro. Come on, let's be real, man. KSI's running things, fam.
Yeah.
Like, yo, getting a co-sign from KSI is big, fam.
That's true.
Big, fam. That's why people even started making this track. They were going at KSI because they wanted him just to respond.
Yeah.
Even if KSI didn't even know them, they just
Yeah.
saying his name is big.
Yeah.
So you gotta give like KSI is fam. He is.
Shout out to him, man.
Shout outs to him, innit? But back to the conversation though.
Yeah.
Of the drill scene. So I was
Yes.
telling you what people like H and I was saying.
Yeah,
I honestly kind of, to an extent, I kind of agree with the people that were actually against the Americans doing the drills. Only because it's lazy journalism. Again, Brooklyn Trap or Brooklyn, whatever you say, it was Brooklyn Trap, right?
Yeah.
Lazy journalism.
Brooklyn Trap. Yeah.
Nobody in the whole of America has any time to figure out how they got the sound. They don't care.
That's true.
From when Charlamagne, I keep going back to Charlamagne, but own it.
Yeah.
He asked Stormzy, "Oh, is that Graham?"
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Not even he cared enough to do the fucking research. So it's like you can steal anything from the UK, go to America, make it your own, and you'll never know where it's actually come from. Like they would never know. Obviously, you got people like Sway who he knows it. Like he knows about Days of Rascal Wiley. He knows he does a bit more research, but that's because he comes to it. Rosenberg.
Yep.
From Ibra in the morning,
Yeah.
comes to the end, does a little bit more research, knows a bit, but I feel like when they come here, they're not talking to like grime heads, and grime is never charting or popping, so they're kind of talking to the Young Banes, the Daves, the commercial Stormzys, the Crepton Conans. They're not talking to like guys that are like just kicking like throwing grime in your face. Like Stormzy said, I'm not the head fan of grime.
Yeah.
I make a bit of grime,
Yeah.
but I'm not grime. He always says that. I'm not grime. So who's grime? I mean, you got Wiley, but he makes Heatwave. His biggest tunes ain't grime. So it's like you can't even go to the Godfather or grime. You have to like proper research. But if you type in Wiley, his hits are gonna pop up. Boasty. I think that was 2018. Big tune.
Was it 2018 now?
I can't remember. I'm guessing. I was 10 months ago. So
I was about to say 2018, but time is flying.
Yeah, last year around February though.
Okay.
So it's funny. I still got Wiley's thing up here.
Jeez.
So it was 10 months ago. So Boasty, big tune. So when people come into the ends, they're gonna be like, okay, cool. Boasty, big tune. Oh, is that grime? Yeah. That was like dancehall, innit?
Yeah, it's like it's
dancehall.
like a dancehall rhythm,
And Wiley wasn't even in the video as well. He had some little kid painting, I think it was, isn't it?
Yeah.
But he does that a lot. There's been a few times he's not been in a video. But then he did that track.
That's where you get the inspiration from, yeah? So you're a secret Wiley fan of that?
Nah, I got it from Sia.
Okay.
You know the girl, you know Sia, isn't it? Yeah. That's what I want. But the reason why I like what Sia did was because she has other avenues that she does outside of music.
Okay.
And I felt like that.
What does she do outside of music?
Like her business and shit. Like she doesn't. Because people don't know who she is. When she does business and goes to business corporation meetings, they have no idea who they're talking to.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? That's why I don't want to be in my videos. Because if I can just do my music, keep it over there, and do my own thing. If I can go on to shows and send, well, obviously what's going on these days, people don't know who I am, but I'm saying hypothetically, I can just have you perform for me on my shows, and nobody will know if it's me or not.
I'll steal all your girls.
Hey, don't worry, man. When I pull up to the club, it's on site. You know? I'll do to you like Drake did to Chris Brown. Leave me like, dash the bottle in your face. Nah, I'm joking, but yeah, I kind of like that what Sia stood for, innit? So I was like, that's sick, man. If I do my music, then nobody can ever, like, even if people Google you, look back, they can't be like, okay, I don't like him if he did that type of music. In a way, I'm not in the video, so they have no evidence apart from my voice if they knew it was me. So that's why I just wanted to do that. So I can still do chatting show, I can still do presenting, and I won't be compared to anything I do outside of that. So I thought that's quite dope still. So yeah, that's why I did. Like, it's even the same as most YouTube phone call pranks. They don't show their face. You never know who any of those are. And then when they go out, they go Tesco normally. Man, I don't know who they are, but they're balling. Well, I think I like that. I think I like that sound of that. The fact that nobody knows you're balling.
You're a secret millionaire.
Yeah, that's sick though.
Yeah.
I feel like being a known millionaire is boring because you even hear it. Oh, fame. They're always crying about fame, man. I mean, I would love to be able to just pop into this corner shop right here or just walk down Croydon. Especially, I live in Croydon, so I definitely want to walk down Croydon. I can't be having my name out there. You know what I'm saying? It might be, this guy's kind of glistening. You know?
No, not even Stormzy walks down.
Not even Stormzy down here. He moved to like down Fulham side in Chelsea. You know? He's been pushing that.
Kept it moving.
Kept it stiff. Well, you have to, though. You know what I mean? You're not getting it. Well, you can't be driving no expensive whip around these ends. That shit's getting broken into tomorrow morning. So, but yeah. Anyway, going back to my point though.
Yeah.
With the whole drilling UK US thing.
Yes.
I just feel like because there's a lot of lazy journalism in America, and because American artists don't seem to show the same respect we do in terms of how we big them up, it will only leave the artists here behind. And then I feel like the only way it would work is if you sound American, unfortunately. Yeah. What do you think? This guy, you're the guy that goes hard on how dead the UK is. So
no, I see.
Kill the same energy, bro.
Oh, okay, alright, you want me to? Alright, cool. Say no more. Alright, cool. Alright, the point I made to man like Sharif over here is that if you're a new artist, obviously in this day and age of social media, putting all your efforts in marketing in the UK is dead. That's it. That's what I said.
So what's Stormzy then?
Huh?
What's Stormzy then?
I'm seeing his billboards out in New York. I don't know what you're saying.
No. But he's big here. He wasn't big. He's not big in America though.
Well,
what do you mean?
Well, that's one.
Dave is big here. It's not big in America though.
That's one. That's
Captain Kerner's big here. They're not big in America though.
So I could Google.
I waited for this, you know.
Okay.
Bugsy Malone, big here. Heady on one. AJ Tracy. These men all chart.
Yeah.
J House.
Alright.
They're not big here. They're not big in America. They're big here.
Okay.
D Block Europe. They chart. They're big here. Not big in the US.
Okay.
So where you going with don't?
You're lucky I forgot my talking point because you put me on the spot. Nah, you can't be doing this to me, you know. But I'm still sticking with my original point.
Now, you UK niggas need to start respecting Firahs now, you know.
I'm still sticking with my original point though. Yeah. But I'll come back to you with my talking point.
But you don't think it's a good thing to establish yourself in the UK before?
I mean, you can.
I just gave you a list of like 10 names. H, the one I know, charts.
Yeah.
Young Bane, charts. Youngin, charts. Yeah. I gave you almost 15 names, nigga. They're all big here. They're charting. Kojo Funds.
A conversation that we had 2 weeks ago. I can't even remember what I was saying.
Mabel. Should I keep going? Mabel charted here. Big here. Come on, man. Give us some respect.
But isn't Mabel international now?
Yeah, now, but she wasn't then. She was on UK artist. She was doing tunes with fucking notes. Notes, another one. Charted, big hit. Rams. Okay, any other hits since Barking, though. One hit wonder. I'm sorry, Rams, here, but he was a one hit wonder still. He was a one hit wonder. Rams had Barking.
That's your beef. I ain't got no beef.
Rams only had one song. It's no beef. Rams only had one song. He had Barking. I think my team from Barking, 7 a.m. in the morning. That was a tune, but then I remember I heard some other thing when he was like stepped in. Nah, that was whacking him. But I ain't heard a good song from Ramsey.
I ain't heard a tune.
I'm saying. Notes. I feel like I haven't heard Notes for a minute as well. I know he's dropped something, but because I don't listen to these guys, I don't notice them, to be honest.
I'm actually really trying to remember what I talk. I think one of the points I actually can't remember.
I mean, you was kind of talking about how
it was something to do with like championing the.
Well, it was big. It's bigger in the States, but I feel like what you forgot. I said this in the argument as well. Is the Americans don't respect our sound in terms of they don't. Some of them they don't even understand half of our punchlines. Like.
Yeah,
that's what I was telling you. I was like, because I said to you that time, I was like, what, you want me to promote what's going on? They don't even, half of them probably don't even know who Theresa May is.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's why I didn't tell you to promote what's going on. There, it's certain sounds that you can What? What's this?
Yeah, but
What's
they
that?
don't understand UK references. Fam, the reason why UK don't pop is 1, accent, 2, sound, 3, they only understand half of the shit they're saying. Like, listen, you have so much drill in this country.
Yeah.
You take it to the UN, you have like a 2-minute buzz, and then
Yeah.
American takes over. Why? Because America would take a very good beat and turn it into a way that Americans understand.
Yeah.
They don't understand us.
Yeah.
So how can I just put a UK song in America and just start promoting it?
I can't remember what I said. Like, this guy's bare gunning for me. Yeah, I can't yeah, bare gunning there.
Hey, listen, 2020 started, right?
Okay.
I told him
you're trying to flip the L on me now. Yeah, alright, cool. Let's go back. Okay, so you want to talk about old conversations? Yeah, let's talk about.
Let's go to Crossroads. Let's do it.
Blazing Squad. What did you? Okay, so
I'll say what I said. Don't watch that, man.
Okay, say what you said, please. Say what you said.
Since So Solid Crew,
Yes.
and Blazing Squad. If you go back to the back in 01, 02, early 2000s.
Why are you bringing So Solid Crew to this?
2000 to 2003. Well, because in 2000 it was So Solid Crew with 21 seconds. That should throw my man. That was like 0001, 2000 to 2001 era. And then from 02, 03, it was Blazing Squad with Crossroads, and it had like 2-3 other hits.
Yeah.
And I was saying at the time was, you have to kind of give them credit for showing that UK rap can chart. So Solid Crew did it. Blazing Squad did it. Be it a bit more commercially sounding, but they still did it. And I was like, Ralph. they
keep that same energy.
Yeah, I am.
What did you call them? 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 I'm looking at you.
They're legends.
No way.
They had 3 top 10 singles.
I don't care, fam.
They had a They had a top 30 album. Three top 10 singles.
The way you're trying to say
30, it, they are legends. Blazing Squad's a legend.
No, they're not legends.
So yeah.
They're not legends.
I mean, like a crossroad.
Because they did a cover. Because they did a cover. As their first hit was a cover. That's why they're legends, yeah. And now you got.
Hold on.
He's got a delivery on the way in that. Okay, cool.
So that's my little sister that came through. But anyway, so yeah. So I was beginning saying that Blazing Squad were legends, basing on their success. Now, let's go back. Yes. Wiley. Godfather of grime, king of grime, man them on the streets, hardest known grime hits, and he's the Godfather. Stormzy, Wiley Flow charted, Shut Up charted, grime hit tunes, not legend, yeah. Alright, cool, but Wiley is, right? Because he started. Right, cool. So anyway, let's go back to just giving you the comparisons. We're talking about people that Blazing Squad was one of the first few UK rappers to chart. What?
Are you really giving them that much credit? No, because the way
the
way you're saying it, you're like, they opened the door.
They did open the door.
So
they showed you the recipe for success. Commercial rap wins. Look, after that, Tiny Temper.
Yes.
Team 2 Strider.
But we
look back at Dappy. What are they called? End Up. That poppy. I don't like End Up anyways. That poppy rap shit packed.
Yeah.
But who did it first? Living at the crossroads.
I wish we recorded the original conversation because I was taking W's. I can't be having 2 L's again, man. What is this, man?
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, man.
You fucked up, man. You was talking to that boy, but I was remembering this shit.
Nah, man. But anyways.
This guy, man, took it out. Anyways, I think we should go in. We should leave the music scene now. Sharif is about all the conversations.
Yeah, man. This guy.
Don't forget to go check out My Mental Health on YouTube. 10% of the proceeds will go to Better Health Foundation charity.
Yes. Video
was actually shot by J&K Studios, aka J&K. So if you want any music shit, you highlight him. Obviously, our visual situation is a bit there, so this is mainly for the audio niggas. Ain't gonna lie. So I ain't gonna say comment, like, and subscribe with a YouTube shit. No, I'm joking. I go do your thing. Now we're gonna post. So from that little 10-second promo bait, we're gonna go straight into another conversation, which is actually first gay Muslim wedding took place today. Let me just double check the date of the article. If it was today, sorry, no, Tuesday, 11th of July.
What?
Wow, this story was so old. I saw this on Facebook today. I got finessed into this story.
Damn it.
But I think it'll be dope to talk about. So I'm not gonna know. Yo. Yeah, give me 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes. This episode is dead now. First gay. It's not even today's date.
Alright, what are the topics you have lined up, man?
Reload. Anyways, first transgender doll.
Oh yeah.
So there was a transgender doll found with a penis. So basically, it was kind of dressed like a woman with a dick.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's gonna be a man with a vagina soon. So you take that as you like it. And basically, it was. I don't know if it was celebrating it. I think it's just now people are getting used to the whole transgender situation. So they're trying to promote that and yada.
Yep.
Obviously, there's been a huge outrage by parents.
Yeah.
Don't know if they're homophobic parents, because a lot of people might be like, no, I'm homophobic. I just don't get it. Because a transgender, in my understanding, wants to have a vagina. They go through the procedure to get rid of... No, but...
One
they try
switches to another, or,
Yeah, but I'm saying a boy that wants to be a woman gets rid of the dick, right?
Some of them keep it.
So... I was looking at it, thinking that way.
Yep.
I was like, alright, cool. If they get rid of it, then why am I seeing a toy with a dick on it? But I don't really, to be fair, me personally, I don't really care. If you're going to buy it for your child, buy it for your child.
You're bare interruptions today, man.
Yeah, so a transgender toy, what's your thoughts?
It's stupid. I mean, because it's like, no, let me explain.
2020, yeah?
Oh, shut up, man. Listen, I carry all the smoke now. No.
I'm joking, man. It's not that deep. It's
like, no, because usually, like, dolls usually don't have anything down there anyways. I remember back in the day, there used to be another doll called Baby WILEY, right?
WILEY? Was it weird?
Huh?
Was it weird?
Fam, it was getting advertised on TV. It was basically like a... I don't know if they had a girl version, but it was a boy.
Oh, so it was a male one.
And it had obviously the bits, and basically the whole concept of the doll was that it goes pee.
Oh, okay.
That's
so random.
Huh?
That's so random.
That ended up getting
cancelled.
Cancelled off the shelves and that. Yeah.
That's random.
Yeah, so that's the only doll that I know that had genitalia on it, and even that, even though it wasn't in like a sort of like a sexual awareness sort of thing, it was still taken off the shelves. In this case, I'm like, there's no need. Why would you need it? Like, I don't know, man. It's just weird. It's like, because even I don't know, it's weird because it's like you don't even promote, like, even before, like you can complain like, the kids aren't exposed to same sex this and that, but on the flip side, they're not exposed to like, well, I guess in recent years more so, but when I was growing up, like in terms of like sex and relationships and stuff, we didn't know about that. We couldn't care less. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let kids be kids at the end of the day. And then, you know.
So that's just tied. So with the transgender doll, then do you believe? When do you think the LGBTQ, in terms of school, should be discussed? Like, what's the age bracket? Obviously, you've got sex education.
Yeah, sex education. Just leave it till then.
So what? Year 6.
Yeah. That's when kids are actually like.
So like 11.
Starting to get exposed to that in like
so
the
10
real
years
world.
old, isn't it?
Yeah, man. Let kids be kids. What the?
So what's wrong with it?
Idiot thing, man.
That's what I said. Let kids be kids.
Yeah.
So what do you need to know about? I don't know.
10, 11. That's
actually quite late. I'm thinking more like.
That's like.
I'm thinking more like
transition period.
I don't know, I feel like more year 9.
Year 9.
Year 8. Year 9. Not for sex education as a man and woman. I mean like the whole gay marriage. Because I feel like.
Nah, because that's just.
I feel like you're gonna have that young kid that's still super immature, and it's gonna be like,
they're gonna be immature
I want to kiss a boy.
It's gonna be immature anyway.
And then when one of the brethren, if one of the brethren get a little bit too brave and start saying I like boys, he's game over for his whole school career.
I don't think so.
Because back in school you hide it because you're scared.
Yeah.
Now that it's a conversation,
you really think
if you're going to a school
they couldn't really hide it. I mean,
a school in Peckham, yeah.
Some of the kids that I know now that came out on social media now, I'm like, you took a long time. We've been known this.
I don't know people that, but because
we didn't care. We didn't care. Like we knew, but we were like, live your life, man.
Yeah, but because we weren't, well, we knew.
Yeah,
but they never came out.
Even if they did, we wouldn't care.
It would have just been like, oh, this guy acts kind of gay.
The only time it would backfire or whatever is if they ended up like being vocal about a crush they have like in the moment in school, and it's like a straight person, then I don't know, you know how kids are, you know, so it goes.
Well, anyway, talking of the Russian though, the Russian though has sparked mixed reactions in the socially conservative country where LGBTQIA rights are heavily restricted. Many took to social media to express their feelings about the doll. One user, Reviosa.nsk, said, sorry for saying the name, is it okay to produce toys like that for children? Another wrote, suggested, all they have to do is buy a medical toolkit and the kid can learn how to amputate. That's so rude. That's so rude. But others took more hardline approach. Lord is right. I think it is really terrible what is going on in this child's parents' head. Have you considered that it could simply be manufacturing defect, or have a manufacturing defect, or they accidentally put a female head on a male body? That's true. Another added, I believe this is...
dolls shouldn't have genitalia anyway.
I believe this is a liberal attempt to change society. Another commented, all you have to do is cut the doll's hair and change it into a pair of pants. I mean, this is Russians though, so you kind of, they're very homophobic ends.
Yeah, it was found in Siberia or something, right? The doll.
Oh, funny fact, in 2018, a transgender doll divided opinion on Tudor when it went on sale at Toys R Us. So it's been happening, but this is the first in Europe.
Yeah.
Would you buy your child? No. Oh, okay. If your child came home with a transgender doll, what you said?
Who you get it from?
If your child's best friends bought him a transgender doll, all the family's there, the parents are copped it. It's there. What are you saying?
Well, it feels like a gift. And
yeah.
I mean, I guess
I
would have to reluctantly keep it.
Let's look at it logically.
I'm not saying it like it's that
2045. Let's see what we're both chilling at 2045. We're about that was around 40 for us, and it's like 20 years. That's like 20 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, your brethren might be cool with a transgender thing, and the transgender thing buys a transgender toy.
Wait, what? What did he say? What did he say?
Your kid might be cool with a transgender.
Yes.
And that transgender might be buying transgender things for your son or daughter.
You've confused me. You just said my kid.
Your kids might be cool with a transgender. You know how parents out here are changing their kids at the age of 6 now. See, you can be in school.
Yes.
And there can be 10 transgender kids by year 11. In year 11, there can be 10 transgender kids in your school.
Yeah.
Your kids could be best friends with one.
Yeah.
So they could buy transgender type gifts for your kids at that particular time.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? What, take them away?
No, I said if it's a gift, I'll just whatever.
Yeah. But you personally ain't gonna just go out your way to get it.
Oh, God,
Would you go out your way to get it for their friends if they wanna? Because obviously they ain't got money yet. They're gonna come to you, right?
You're also the wrong person because I don't buy anyone gifts now. So what's
No,
gonna change?
No, but when you become a father,
Yeah.
and your kids are going to your friend's birthday party,
Yeah.
obviously it depends on the way the culture is in 20 years' time. But if present is still like a big deal at the time,
I give them a gift card with a rainbow on it. What are you asking me for?
I don't know. No, they might be like this like rare transgender doll that your son wants to get for a transgender friend. Are you gonna cop it? I mean, you kind of have to, right?
If that's what he specifically said, like, I want to get so and so for
Oh, so you would do it then?
It's like, I guess, but it's like,
Yeah.
it feels like, I can't go to this party empty-handed. I'm like, here's a gift card.
You and gift cards, man. It's not even gonna be a thing in 2040.
All right, here's a fraction of Bitcoin. What? I don't know. What the heck?
That's actually gonna be.
Yeah,
What's gonna be?
send me his PayPal link. I don't know.
And now we're gonna start transferring these. That's actually probably what's gonna be as well. What's the PayPal? What's the Bitcoin? What's the Monzo? What's the Starlink?
Yeah, shout out to Starlink.
Still gonna cut the check though.
Yeah.
That's literally like our slogan.
Yeah.
But I honestly think it's an interesting move. I'm surprised it's Russia that's doing it first. Of all places, Russia. They haven't even fully accepted gay couples yet, let alone fucking transgenders. I'm really surprised by that. It's 2020, so I'm just. You can't even be mad at it. You can question it, but you can't be mad at it. I mean, you have kids being transgender. We're gonna have transgender parents. They're gonna want to buy their kids that. It's just facts. They're gonna want to go to the store and buy a transgender doll. I think the problem with this is they promote it to sometimes it just seems like it's being promoted to the wrong crowd, because it's always the wrong crowd that seems to react first.
Yeah.
It's never. I'm going through this article, fam. I haven't seen one positive. I don't know whether this article has been hella negative, but it's showing me a lot of the negative comments. Yeah, meaning what's standing out is the homophobics. Yeah, so it's like maybe Pride Day promote it, or I don't know. Maybe bring it out on Pride Day. You know, we've got the whole of this year. Bring it out on Pride Day.
Anyways,
January. I don't know why you bring it out now. I ain't gonna lie. You should bring it out.
Probably been on the shelf for like 5 years anyway. I don't give a crap, man. It's not even.
Yeah, shout out to transgender dolls. Question of the day: would you guys buy a transgender doll for your kids? You don't have to be gay. You don't have to be a lesbian. You don't have to be a transgender. Just would you buy a transgender doll? Use the hashtag #ChatChill and tweet us.
Such an idiot.
Hey, listen, man, got finesse these.
Settle.
And anyway, let's go into the next conversation. We're going to talk about Meghan Markle, Harry.
Oh yeah, could we forget this?
Yeah. Apparently, they're going to be moving to Canada, Meghan is apparently still in Canada. Mm-hmm. Harry was seen today for the first time since the whole racism row. Yep. I'm hearing things about Harry wanting to leave the royal family, and they're gonna do some. The article is called Megxit. So play on words for Brexit. If people don't know why Megxit is funny, it's not really, but okay, there you go. And also they're also comparing an interview that Harry spoke about a long time ago when he was talking about his mother Diana, and how he didn't say it, but it was kind of insinuating that, like, the royal family, like, popped her because she was moving different. And he was basically saying that she will be proud of how he's moving. I.e., obviously dating Meghan, not just about sticking to one culture. Clearly, he took more of Diana's side to, I don't even know what the Queen's real name is. Is it Elizabeth or something? Okay. Right. That's how much I don't care about the royal family.
Second,
I'm Swedish. So and Uganda.
Alright, well, who's top man in Sweden then?
Sharif and Subiga.
Make it sharp, man. Oh my days. Okay.
Nah, but nah, but it's a guy called Stefan. Anyways, but
you just put out your ass, mate.
oh shit. I'm still looking at the Meghan Markle thing, but anyway.
Okay, God.
So apparently they're trying to come out. So they were trying to. Harry and Meghan are trying to come out of this royal family thing.
Yeah.
Apparently, it might take up to 6 months to sort out some form of deal. I think that means they're gonna get a payout. There's been lots of talks about can they survive at the royal family. Fact, they can become social media moguls right now, man. So I think they'll
they could do whatever the hell they want to do. What the heck?
I really want to know
what kind of stupid questions that?
Also, I'm also bringing this up because obviously Stormzy got quoted for saying Britain's racist.
Oh yeah. Bringing it back to Stormzy, shout out to him.
And then also bringing it also back to talking about racism in this country in general.
Yep.
We've always said that there's a lot of racism about. Royal family has cemented that, I think, now more than ever. Yep. I think after the Diana shit, I think people kind of let it go.
Yeah.
We didn't really talk about it. There was no social media. So
because she was still white or something?
Yeah, and obviously we didn't look... it was time ago. We didn't look too much into it. I think now in this era, you're sitting there going, oh... Every newspaper article is slandering Meghan for. You would think she's fucking murdered a fucking cow or murdered somebody at this point.
Well, yeah, if she murdered a cow in India, yeah, she would.
She'll be fucking lit. But but it's like they don't rate her at all.
Yeah.
And then it comes. And then
you've seen the comparisons of like the articles during her pregnancy and stuff.
Yeah. When they was they're comparing her to actual criminals and all that type of shit. And
well, yeah.
But they were just comparing her to people that did shit.
Yeah. So
to her article, and you would think she actually did some shit.
So it's like the side by side with Kate Middleton.
Yeah, that was the one. Kate Middleton was one of them. Yeah.
And then you had the Meghan Markle ones, and you had them side by side, and then you'd see like they'll be like, Kate Middleton's gracefully holding her bump, and then when they did the similar article about Meghan Markle, they're like, her holding her bump signals her pride, and I was like,
yeah, I didn't.
Because at first, when I was hearing about this whole royal family thing, at first, because I always like to give a benefit of the doubt, I'm like, maybe they don't see eye to eye. It happens. Maybe people are just blowing it out of proportion.
None of them like Meghan,
Yeah, I know that now, but I was because obviously the first thing you hear is the loudest voices on like social media and stuff, and because I'm on social media, and I'm very familiar with people just getting outraged for no reason, and obviously people pulling out the race card and stuff. So I was thinking it was another one of those situations. Where they're of course. Because she's black or and I was thinking, here we go again. But then when the thing that changed everything in my view was the side by side comparisons with the articles. I was like, so it's like that. Yeah. So royal family is an idiot thing anyway. So.
Do you think there will ever be? Do you think because England is so small, that racism is so much more obvious? No, so much less obvious.
That's a good question. Because the thing is, I'm probably like one of the worst people to talk about racism because it's like, as much as I've lived here my whole life, I actually haven't. Like,
you've never experienced any form of racism?
No.
Fam, I remember,
like I was actually thinking about it yesterday. I was like, have I actually? No, I haven't.
I remember a time as recent as fucking.
Never been stopped and searched by no police.
I have.
Never been looked at by no police.
I was in a bully van.
A bully van?
Mistaken identity.
What the heck is a bully van?
when they take it, let me tell you this story, man. I'm chilling in Kingston, one of my main dog. We ain't saying it in like 10 years. We was in
rolling down in Kingston.
It was in Kingston, Jamaica, you know. Nah, sorry, it's Kingston, London.
Alright, cool.
And yeah, I was in Kingston in a shopping centre. Imagine I've been having a good time. We get outside, 3 bully vans, police bully vans, chilling, sniffer dogs, everything. We're just like, and they're just looking at us.
Yeah.
And we're just like, what? Bare feds coming towards us. Yo, you're under arrest for suspicion of carrying a knife, ready to da-da-da-da. And we're just there like,
Well, we
just went shopping.
Yeah.
Once you go link my homegirl around the corner,
yeah.
I was getting arrested literally right in the middle of everyone seeing. And man's going college in these ends, man. So,
actually, I could have given you street creds.
And I'm thinking, Ross, she rings a boy like this. Go in there, we get.
You could have gassed the heavy when you came back, like, my man was out like golly in the street.
We got strip searched. Everything.
Is it?
They found nothing on me and my homie, yeah.
So you were butt naked in the station?
Nah, son. No, they take you into the bully van. Inside the back of the van.
Oh, okay. So you didn't go all the way back to the station?
No. They just sprayed in Kingston. Well,
that's even worse, man.
They didn't know if it was us, so they had to make sure. But we matched the description. I asked them, what's the description? 2 black belts, puffer jackets. What was we wearing? Do you know that back in the day, the Nike puffer jacket, basically the North Face coat, and we were black.
Yeah. Oh snap.
In fucking uniform, like fucking. That shit is corny as fuck, man.
Damn.
So my guys, I can't believe, man, I'm searching this, man. I'm just there like. I'm just calm. I'm just there. I can't. I know I ain't got nothing. He says being bad black and oh, you better racist. It's because I'm black. But obviously, eventually he calmed down, let them do it. It was so awkward. Like, I had to take down my trousers, take off my jacket, everything. My skin's all showing. I'm just like, this is mad weird, fam.
Oh no!
And these times you have a whole crowd just like. Waiting to see what did that man do. And then when we came out, it was like, you might take the L's. They didn't even apologize, but at the same time, I was like, bruh, 2 puffer jackets and 2 black belts. You can go the whole of the UK and find that.
Yeah.
So corny.
All right.
And apparently it was his 2 white boys that was nervous, and I don't know. That's what they told. I was like, I didn't even know. Like, I didn't even know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know. They were like, oh, some two. Anyways, man. But I feel like the problem with England, we're racist, but we tried to be super undercover with it. Now with Boris Johnson, I think it's going to become worse now. I think because he's openly admitted that he hates black people, or makes him nervous.
Oh, did you actually say that?
Yeah, it's an article. He already said that. He said black people make him nervous. So Sadiq Khan will probably lose his role as well as MP of London. Definitely, he ain't staying there for long. I'll tell you that for facts right now. There's actually been calls for him to be sacked as well from a lot of players in and around the UK. So we'll see how that goes down.
Right.
But I think it's interesting. I think shout out to the UK. Shout out to racism. You might not here to stay, and we've got to hold it. We've got to hold these L's and turn them into a W. I think that's what we can do in this country.
All right. I'll take a flight out here, bro.
I think it's been a good day back.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys enjoy our podcast. We will have more guests coming back soon.
Yes.
I just thought let's just get an episode out early in January. We're gonna have a lot of changes. There's gonna be a lot of segments involved, a lot of blah for the chat and show. So stay tuned for that. So that will happen straight after this episode. Well, anytime after this episode. And man, peace out. Take care. Have a good week. Did I hear that right? Whenever you're listening, if you're in school, stay in school. Don't take drugs. If you're trying to grind, keep grinding. 2020. Oh, anyway, before we go, Joe, man, anything people should be looking out for from you for 2020? Any projects?
Do I have any projects? Well, they're not my projects, so it's whatever. Still doing music videos this year. So.
Yeah.
It is what it is, isn't it? I'll be charting. That's what. Yeah. Okay.
He couldn't even try Firahs on the beat, so I ain't gonna lie to you. But keep
what
it.
You say? I don't know.
You had me.
No.
You had me.
It's a beef thing, also.
Yeah, come on, man.
Right, cool.
Wait, John Wesley, yeah. Anyway, we might be dissecting some beef soon. Some underground rap beef between K-Trix versus John Wesley.
Yeah.
Look out for that one. That could be fun. But yeah, anyway, so shout out to everybody that's involved so far with the podcast. I will also like to say thank you for everybody tuning in last year.
Yes.
So good 2019. We got, I think, just around 300 downloads. We will be working a lot more harder on the visuals. Again, I've been told so many times what the visuals need, clips, blah, blah, blah. I do have a laptop now.
Finally, after like 5 years.
So don't worry, things will be up and running smoothly. It's just taking a bit of time to get things running, as things usually do. But I will be doing clips starting from this episode as well. So if anyone want to critique me, let me know. Usually it's my friends, so these days, shut the fuck up.
TD for short.
And then yeah, we will obviously join you guys, talk about what we can do for changes if it needs to be. But for now, we will be doing more clips and all that kind of stuff. I think I mentioned that in the Montino episode anyway. So stay tuned for that. Again, same thing every Monday, a video, blah 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 blah. So have a great 2020, and hopefully you tune back in for the podcast during your year as well, and have a good time.
Yep.
So this has been oh no, you're ending it today.
Alright, so this wraps up another episode of the Chat and Chill podcast. Those of you who are listening on Spotify and all the audio platforms, if you want to watch the video version, please go to youtube.com/chatchillshow. I've been your host, Joe MK. You want to sign out my not so special guest?
This guy's been waving to it. It's a way for us.
Okay. Alright.
I'm not liking this.
I don't know where he got this confidence from, but yeah, the episode's done. See ya.
We're never doing this again.
Listen, man, I still got the chops from my podcast.
If you had more views, and I did a little, I've done like a little poll. That's it.
Yeah.
Whose intro is better? I should do that on Instagram actually. Get more connections that way.
Listen, my voice is chocolatey, you know, so like.
Nah, okay, now you gotta relax, bro.
I have a nice radio voice.
Alright, cool, relax, bro.
Obviously, your girl told me that.
Alright, cool, relax. So, are you still recording?
Yeah.
Man's like out here trying to add this African queen to my fire. This guy still, I thought we was done.